Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me for this week's reading. We're going to be working with the Rider-Waite Tarot as well as the Psychic Tarot. So I will be pulling 3 cards using the Rider-Waite and then 3 cards using the Psychic Tarot. So these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate with you. I just work with the energies and go with whatever is coming forward, okay? So we do have 2 cards which came out. Okay, that's the 3rd card. And I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Psychic Tarot. Okay, we have 4 cards here, and I think I'll stick with what's coming forward, okay? Let's show you the cards. The first card we have is the 3 of Pentacles, okay? What I'm getting with this is you want to create something new. You want to create something which will make a difference in the lives of others, okay? Or this is just your work, wherever you are right now, whether this is regarding your job situation or your life purpose. I almost feel like people are noticing you, okay? That's what I'm getting with this. People want to work with you. That's also a message. If you're tuning in and this is regarding a relationship reading, then you want to work with someone or someone wants to work with you, okay? We'll see how these cards progress, and then I just like to read the energies of what's coming through. And the next card we have is the 5 of Wands, okay? So this is a card of confusion. This is a card of disagreements and discord. This could be disagreements with others or just conflict within yourself. So if this is something that you want to work on, you feel like you're striving, there's competition, or there's a need to prove your worth. If you're dealing with someone, then there's a need to, kind of clear the air or clear this confusion or disagreement. And the 3rd card we have is the 9 of Cups. This is a big wish. This is what you want. This is what you truly desire. I also want you to see the other cards so that then I can read it as a collective reading. Then we have emotional loss with the 3 of Pentacles, and right next to it we have the discontent and boredom, okay? So this is a card of regrets. There are some regrets, and you're not happy with this current state of whatever it is that has happened, okay? This is a situation where you want to work on something, but there are regrets, and there's this feeling of, it's almost like you want to move forward, but can you really move forward because you're still holding on to something? You may be confused with this card here, the 5 of Wands. This could be an internal conflict. But then you have the crown chakra, which shows me that you are getting inspiration, you are getting new ideas, okay? You're being inspired by the divine. And then the last card we have here is Firm Foundation. So there is a challenge in front of you, but can you overcome it? That's the question. And when I look at the cards, I feel there's a lot of internal confusion which you need to clear in order to move forward. And where is it that you want to move forward? You want to move forward to your big wish. You want to move forward to your fulfillment, to your 9 of Cups. Now, if this is a love situation, then you want to work things out. You probably want to work with someone, but there's a lot of conflict with the 5 of Wands, and there are regrets. So you're reflecting, okay, and he's still holding his heart and it's wounded. So it's like there are regrets from the past, and you're probably finding it hard to let go. With this card, you're finding it hard to let go. You're finding it hard to move forward. But then when I look at this part, it says like you have ideas that are going to bring you wish fulfillment, okay, and your desires coming to fruition. But are you willing to put in the work? Are you willing to put in the work? Or it's almost like, I also get the feeling like, you know, when you look at the situation, it's too challenging, and you're almost looking at you're almost like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this, but this is something that brings you wish fulfillment as well. So I'm just trying to read the energies, and I want you to take however this reading applies to your situation. Whatever it is that you're striving, you will have to work for it. You will have to work for it. It's like there's no other way. If I look at these cards, the other message I'm getting is there's a lot of internal work that you have to do. There are things that probably in the past you did things that didn't work out the way you expected, and you still have to understand. You still have to understand why they didn't work out the way you expected. How can you prevent the same experiences from occurring again, so that whatever it is you're trying to build now doesn't go back the same spiral? You see the spiral here? It's almost like I've learned from those situations. I've learned my lessons. I don't want this to repeat again. I want to make sure that the next step that I take, it's done differently. It's done in a different format, because I almost feel like you don't want to go back to how it was. That's the energy that I'm picking up as a general reading. You can't go back to the way things were. With this card, you can't work the way things were, because the way things were and the way you operated, it created a lot of conflict, as you can see from these cards. It created a lot of conflict for others. It created a lot of, more so for yourself. That's what I feel, more so for yourself. But now you're understanding that you want your 9 cups, you want your happiness, you want your wishes to be fulfilled. So how do you go about? With the 5-year, like, you've learned through your difficult situations. You know exactly what you can do different now. That's what I'm feeling with the crown chakra here. Like, you're being inspired and you understand why this is happening. So I look at these cards more like there are learned lessons here, and they are valuable because you learned a lot from those experiences, and you want to build something stable. And to create something stable and create something different, you will have to do things differently now than whatever it is you've been used to doing. And there's this sense of realization of, you know, it's almost like this challenge is in front of me and I just can't work the way I've done things before, because it created so much turmoil in my life, within myself and for others, that it's not the way I want to go through again. It's a different route. I want to try something different, and that's how you are inspired. The number 7 is also like a spiritual number. You're working on your life purpose. There is a higher understanding. There is a higher understanding of things which was not there before. With this card, it was not there before, and you understand that. It's like you've introspected with this card because he's healing his heart. You've understood those lessons, and you don't want to go back to the spiral of whatever it was that created this feeling of discontent. and you're understanding those things. If it's a love situation, then maybe you want to go back to a situation and you want to work things out where there's a lot of conflict and there's a lot of regrets. Okay, that could be another thing that's coming through. But then here you are in this midst of confusion. Should I? You know, it's like you're contemplating if that's what you really want. But what I'm getting with the crown chakra is that you are inspired. You are inspired. You're receiving your inner guidance, your guides, your ancestors, your master teacher healers are working in spirit with you, guiding you on your path, telling you what is right for you. And sometimes in life, you know, life presents a challenge. Life presents a mountain in front of us and we can't really run away from it, okay? We have to muster our courage and really have the strength to move forward, because that is what actually leads us to our wish fulfillment. So I've just read this in different ways, you know, however the information came to me. I just want you to take whatever applies to you and go with it. So that's the general energy that I'm picking up for this week. I hope this reading helps. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.